Africa, we are down to 8. The pretenders are gone, the giants remain, and African Cup of Nations 2025 is about to enter its most dangerous stage. Morocco, Algeria, Nigeria, Ivory Coast, Egypt, Mali, Senegal, Cameroon, 8 nations, 4 quarterfinals, 1 trophy. Let's break down the drama, the stories, and the battles that will define African Cup of Nations 2025. The quarter-final lineup. These are the confirmed African Cup of Nations 2025 quarter-final fixtures, Friday, January 9th. Mali vs Senegal, Cameroon vs Morocco, Saturday, January 10th. Algeria vs Nigeria, Egypt vs Côte d'Ivoire. No easy games, no favorites that feel safe. Every match feels like a final. Cameroon vs Morocco, pride, history, pressure. Cameroon are back where they believe they belong. 5-time African champions, and now, rewarded. Cameroon's president Paul Biya has announced a €30,000 bonus per player after qualification. Motivation, sky high. And then there's Luca Zidane. Yes, that's Zidane. Only 1 goal conceded in 4 African Cup of Nations matches. 3 clean sheets. His father Zinedine Zidane watching from the stands. This is no longer a coincidence. This is a goalkeeper in the form of his life. But Morocco, tournament hosts, Brahim Díaz on fire, a nation pushing him forward. Cameroon versus Morocco is not just football. It's identity versus destiny. Mali versus Senegal, the unexpected war. Mali are the story of the tournament. Down to 10 men, written off, left for dead. They survived Tunisia, they survived penalties, they survived history, and now they face Senegal. But don't be fooled, this is not a mismatch. Sadio Mane, at 33, is still producing magic, 5 chances created. 2 assists, leadership personified. This is experience versus belief. Power versus momentum. African Cup of Nations loves moments like this. Nigeria versus Algeria, history is watching. Only 2 teams left with a 100% record at African Cup of Nations 2025, Nigeria, Algeria, and now, one of those zeros must disappear. The last time these 2 met at African Cup of Nations, Riyad Mahrez scored that goal. Late, cruel, unforgettable. Nigeria's keeper then, Daniel Akpeyi, playing in South Africa. Nigeria's keeper now, Stanley Nwabali, also playing in South Africa. History lining itself up again. Nigeria are ruthless, 12 goals scored. 4 wins from 4. Lookman, 7 goal contributions. Osimhen delivering when it matters. Algeria, disciplined, cold, survivors. They knocked out DR Congo with a last-minute extra-time goal. This is a quarter-final that could decide the champion. Egypt versus Ivory Coast, Salah versus Amad. This one is box office. Egypt, Ivory Coast, African Cup of Nations royalty. Egypt arrived with Mohamed Salah, now officially, scoring at 5 different African Cup of Nations tournaments. One of the highest-rated players of the competition. Ivory Coast arrived with Amad Diallo having the tournament of his life. Goal and man of the match versus Mozambique. Goal and man of the match versus Cameroon. Goal plus assist versus Burkina Faso. This is leadership versus momentum. Legacy versus explosion. One man chasing immortality, another announcing his arrival. African Cup of Nations cinema. The MVP race is on. The most valuable player race is tight. Ademola Lookman, 3 goals, 4 assists. Tournament leader, Brahim Díaz, 4 goals. Amad Diallo, 3 goals, 1 assist. And the top-rated players so far, Lookman, 8.81. Salah, 8.23. Mahrez, 8.02. Ibrahim Maza, 7.84. Sadio Mane, 7.82. This tournament is stacked. African Cup of Nations moment you can't ignore. DR Congo are out. But one fan became immortal. Micheline Cooker and Boladinger, standing like a statue for 119 minutes. No movement, no reaction. Then Algeria scored. He collapsed. African Cup of Nations doesn't just create heroes on the pitch. It creates legends in the stands. This is where legends are made. 8 teams remain. No safety nets. No second chances. Nigeria versus Algeria, history screaming. Egypt versus Ivory Coast, icons colliding. Cameroon versus Morocco, power versus destiny. Mali versus Senegal, belief versus champions. African Cup of Nations 2025 is officially in legend territory. So let me ask you, who's lifting the trophy? Who's your MVP? And which quarterfinal are you most excited for? Drop your predictions in the comments. Like, subscribe, and buckle up, because African Cup of Nations is just getting started. Keep kicking and stay passionate.